Good afternoon and welcome to the second game of our doubleheader as Southwestern Christian University will be taking on Mid-America Christian Evangels men's teams. Southwestern on the year is 13-12 and 6-11 in conference play, while Mid-America are 26-1 and 16-1 in conference play. SCU comes in having lost their last 4 games. Southwestern, coached by Brandon Rollins, came to college here, but then he was the assistant coach for the Mid-American Christian University's Evangels, Josh Gamblin. He was his assistant coach for many years, so a lot of family ties in this one. I'm Danny Nix. I'm joined by Steve Ely here to give you play-by-play and color and referee it and anything else we can think of during this game. So, Steve, what do you think about this game this evening?
This is a tall order for the Eagles. Mid-America is a force to be reckoned with, and they're playing so well this year. However, in the last matchup between these two at Mid-America, Southwestern was down 18 points in the second half and actually came back and took the lead late, but was just unable to hang on, a missed bucket here or there. If Southwestern plays up to their potential, they could be right in this game, but it's a tall order. This is an important game because Southwestern currently sits in a tie with Oklahoma City University for 7th place in the conference, but OCU holds the tiebreaker. So if they lose tonight, there's a real good possibility that the Eagles would match up against the Evangels in the very first round of the conference tournament, the number 1 and number 8 seeds. So this is an important game. Southwestern needs to find a way to just gut out a win. That would go a long ways to help position them for the conference. But it's going to come down to just all-out effort all night. There can't be any lapses tonight because Evangels just too talented to give them any kind of lead. They'll run away and hide if you do that. So hopefully the Eagles will come out hot and play steady defense and give optimal effort all night long.
Okay, as refs are here for this game. They just did a game as the girls' refs never showed up, and the guys' refs are going to be doing both games. So we're going to go down to the floor and take it to Steve Davis just here in a couple of seconds, who's the PA announcer, to do the opening lineups.
The Southwestern Christian University Eagles for this afternoon's contest between the visiting Mid-America Christian Evangels and your Southwestern Christian University Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you stand for a moment of silence as we honor a beloved professor, colleague, and friend, Scott Schellenberger, who passed away this week. Thank you. The white cloths being worn are in memory of Scott Schellenberger. You can pick one up at the entrance. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Eagles. 6'6", junior forward from Tempe, Arizona, General White. 6'4", sophomore guard from Clovis, New Mexico, number 22, the King, chosen King, Wynn. And last but not least, 6'3", senior guard from Fort Worth, Texas, Darius
All right, as we get ready for game action, the Eagles will be in white, trimmed in blue, going right to left, while Mid-America Evangels will be in black, trimmed in red. Eagles without the services tonight with Bo Archer. Not really sure why. Been 6th, 7th man off the bench.
Also a little shuffling lineup. He's got Jakeem Wynn starting in place of Ron Washington tonight. This would be, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jakeem Wynn's first start of the season.
Golden will jump for the Evangels.
Tell you what, not having Washington in makes Southwestern very small.
And Wynn is going to jump for the Eagles. Ball in the air, and not sure how, but he won it.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Maybe he's a jump ball specialist. We'll see.
Could be. Wynn up top. He gets it over to Anderson. Anderson back to Danzler. Hands it to White. White dribbles in, nearly loses it, turns around and shoots long.
Had to throw it up. There was only 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
And back come the Evangels. Dorsey setting up the offense. Man-to-man defense being applied.
Good play by Anderson.
He's going to go in by himself and scores.
Makes the left-handed layup. That was contested, too. That was a tough basket.
Yeah. Ford can jump for his size. Pass inside. Ball nearly stolen. And
3 seconds.
It
should have been 3 seconds in the lane, but they're going to call a foul.
Danzler going to be called on that foul. Ball will be inbounded underneath the Evangels basket. Out top to Woodson, over to Dorsey. He resets the offense. 10 on the shot clock.
Southwestern still playing man here.
Wide open three-point shot, and burying it is number 12, Woodson. White bringing the ball up. Token full court pressure. Mackin on the far side to White. White. Three-point shot put up. Buried by Anderson. Good job. Anderson's already talking.
Yeah. Got to be smart.
Dorsey. Inside to Ford. Ford dribbles in. Passes it back out to Dorsey. White on him. Dribbles across the circle.
Good help there by White.
Three-point shot put up and missing that time was Golden.
Danzler controlled the rebound.
Mackin with a long three, no good. Fight for the rebound. Danzler comes away with it for the Eagles. Mackin.
Good take.
Goes in, just misses.
Not sure how that stayed out.
Yeah, not sure either. Back comes the Evangels. Nice pass inside, putting it up and in is Ford. 5-5 ball game here in the early going. Anderson across half-court line to Danzler. Danzler hands it to White. We're going to have a foul
illegal pick
by Danzler.
That's his second.
That'll get Washington up and off the bench, and he'll come in for Danzler.
Dixon also checking in.
Pass inside. Wanted to walk with it, but managed to keep his foot still. Was low.
Nobody switched on offense or on defense there.
Dorsey misses. Offensive rebound by Ford. He puts it back up and in. White across the half-court line.
This is always tough to see because Brandon Rollins and Josh Gamblin know each other's plays.
Dixon had the ball stolen from him. And then he goes down and makes a foul, and that will send Golden to the line to shoot two.
The players actually call out each other's team, the opposing team's plays as they're coming down the floor. When they make the call, they know what they're doing. They run the same sets.
First shot's up and good. Second one is up and good. 9-5 lead now for the Evangels. White across the half-court line. Falls out play two.
We're going to get a double foul on Charles Dixon and on number 5, Ashford Golden. That's 2 on Dixon already. Tell you what, Southwestern's kind of thin on the bench to be two players with 2 fouls already.
They can't afford too many fouls.
No, less than 4 minutes off the clock, and we've already got 2 players with 2 fouls.
White back out to Washington. Over to Dixon, long three. Good. Good Eagle 3 ball by Dixon from the far corner. Dorsey with Mackin on him. Back out top.
That was so deep. That was 35 feet out. Good gracious.
And missed by Golden. But they get the offensive rebound, and Dorsey will reset it up for the Evangels. Inside pass, makes a move, puts up a shot, no good. And it goes off of Dixon's hands out of bounds. Evangel ball underneath. Dorsey will inbounds it for the Evangels. About to get a 5-second count. Finally gets it into Lowe. Bounce pass back into Lowe. He spins.
That mismatch
shoots and misses. Fight for the rebound. Washington comes away with it. Gets it to White. White back up court. 3-on-2 over to wide open Anderson. He buries it, and they call it a 3.
Yeah, Anderson started off hot tonight.
So all of a sudden, the Eagles now have the lead 11-9. 14:56 left here. First half action. Low. Washington on him.
Good hands by Anderson. But then he's going to pick up the foul. He bumped him.
That'll be his first foul of the game. And now we have a whistle, and the refs are talking.
Henderson checking in for the Eagles. Refs warned Dixon for talking.
Yeah, and they warned 5 Golden, too. Henderson guarding Jones. Jones goes in, makes a pass nearly stolen. Ford goes in, nice pass to Lowe, and he scores. You can tell Lowe can be a beast down low.
Yeah.
He's just built for it. Anderson bringing the ball up for the Eagles. Goes in, goes all the way in, throws up a shot, gets fouled.
Gets the foul called, yeah. That's on Moore. That's his first. Team second.
Henderson will go to the line to shoot 2.
Southwestern already has 5 team fouls.
14-11, that's a lot left in the first half, so they're going to have to be careful. Henderson gets ready for his free throw. First one's in the air, and that is hard, no good. A little more air on that. Second one's in the air, and that one's good. Dorsey bringing the ball. He's picked up by Henderson for the Eagles. To Ford. Trying to throw it over the top to Lowe. Decides better to that. Gets it to Jones. Jones across the circle. Pulls up. Puts up a shot and buries it. White. Far side. Back to Henderson. Henderson to Washington. Washington. Dribbles inside. Kicks it back to White. White from top of the circle gives it to Mackin. Mackin pulls in.
Oh.
Gets his shot blocked out of bounds.
If he'd have gone up with his right hand, it's a layup.
It's a layup. He was trying to get a foul.
Yeah. He brought it right back to the shot block by going to his left hand.
Made it an easy block. Henderson will inbounds it for the Eagles. Out top to Mackin. Mackin with a long
short.
three, no good. Low with the rebound. Dorsey.
Matkin is left-handed, so he has a tendency to switch to that left hand. But
Washington's going to be called for the foul as Dorsey scores.
There's a hard basket to make right there, but he did it. Going to get a timeout.
Timeout by the Eagles. 15-12 lead by the Evangels at the 13-19 mark here in the first half. Both teams shooting 50% from field goal. Eagles 3 or 4 from 3-point, while the Evangels are 1 of 4.
Eagles are trying to be real aggressive and physical, but they're so thin on the bench right now that I don't know. I'm concerned that this early foul count could cause an issue for them later in this game. Two of their main players already have 2 fouls on them, so we're just really going to have to watch that close.
All right. As we're about ready for action. Evangels will be at the line. Dorsey down to shoot a free throw.
To the line, Dorsey. 1 shot.
Makes his first.
Completes that 3-point play. And now Evangels are in a little bit of full court pressure. Just a little token pressure.
Anderson dribbles in, kicks it over to White, shoots a 3.
Nice shot.
Great shot. Eagle 3 ball by White. Pulls it back within 1 point.
White's got to contribute tonight offensively for sure.
Low, wide open, but Dorsey throws it out of bounds. Dorsey saw it developing, but overthrew Low because Low wasn't quite there yet.
Again, a little token pressure by the Evangels.
Anderson bringing it up. More on him over here in the corner to Anderson. Anderson drives in, gets fouled.
It's bumped by Dorsey.
That'll be Dorsey's first foul of the game, 13th foul.
Brooks is going to check in for the Evangels.
Anderson will inbounds the ball right here below us. Gets it into Henderson. Henderson dribbles to the other side across the top to Washington.
Oh, nice play.
Pass
and one.
And he scores, and he's going to be fouled.
What a pass.
That foul's going to go on Jones, I believe.
Number 13.
Good communication there between both players. That no look pass, lob, and then Madkins is able to hang in the air and complete the play.
And score it. So Eagles with a 1-point lead, chance to make it 2 as Mack makes a free throw. Moore handling the point now. Gets it over to Brooks.
Southwestern's in a 1-3-1 zone.
Nice
play.
play.
That's the weak spot in that 1-3-1 is that baseline.
Jones made a move, went all the way around and scored, and then backcourt quickly comes Washington. Passed all the way down to Washington.
Whoever's back on that 1-3-1 has got to really work baseline. Now they switch back into man-to-man.
Brooks far side. Henderson picks him up. Kicks it over to Jones. He goes
He walked and they didn't call it.
Back out to Golden. Henderson picks him up. Golden pulls up, shoots. No good. Mackin on the rebound.
He looks off sides. He's got, it's a good look. Anderson was streaking down the side.
Into Washington, he gets fouled.
Gets fouled by the big man.
Lowe is going to be called. That'll be his first foul of the game. 15 foul now, so they're catching back up with the Eagles on that. Makes the first one, gets it to roll around and in.
Slaughter's checking in for the Evangels.
Makes the second one.
Early 4-point lead for the Eagles. Just got to stay in touch. You can't let Evangels get on a run.
Pass inside,
Too
wide
easy.
open. Yeah, I could have made that one in my sleep as Golden scores easily underneath. White, far side. Back to Henderson. Mackin cuts through the lane. Henderson goes in. Back to White. White fakes
Good
a
ball
three.
fake. Good
Pulls
ball fake.
inside, shoots, and just misses. Good rebound by Jones as they head back up court. Nearly threw it out of bounds. Nearly walked, and in goes Jones. Makes a move and scores, and Washington's going to be called for that foul.
And that's his second foul.
10:47 left here in the first half.
Dixon's checking back in for the Eagles for Juan Washington. Correction, he came in for White. So you got two guys on the floor right now. They got 2 fouls each. Dixon and Washington both have 2 fouls.
Jones misses the free throw. 22-22 here. Henderson bringing the ball up.
This is a dangerous little spot right here for the Eagles with these 2 guys with 2 fouls this early.
Henderson to Dixon. Dixon steps back to Anderson. Inside to Washington. He shoots. No good. Moore comes out with the rebound, heads back up court. Long three-point shot, no good, but Golden skies high for the rebound and then puts it back in.
Eagles timeout.
Timeout at the 10:08 mark. Eagles are down by 2 points, 24-22 here in the first half of the ball game.
Golden is he's tough, man. He when you see him, you don't realize how tall he is. He's 6'6", but he's so skinny. But the thing is with him is he can just jump out of the building. He can just get above everybody else on his shot. He just rises up and shoots.
Three balls keeping the Eagles in the game as they're 4 of 6 for 66%. 1 of 5 from the Evangels for 20%.
need to answer right here and get a score and drop back even again. Got to maintain that touch with Evangels. Can't let them get on a run and get out ahead of you.
Henderson coming back for the Eagles. Moore picks him up. Over to Anderson. Anderson looks inside, gets it out to Washington. Makes a nice move. Lifted a little hard off the backboard. Back come Evangels. Jones.
Gets his own rebound and puts it in. And just like that, the Evangels are up by 4.
Henderson to Washington. Washington shoots a 3. No good. Ball's going to go off of Golden and be Eagle ball. Dantzler checks back in for the Eagles. Anderson will go take his seat. They need Dantzler.
Yeah. He's their leading scorer, and he's set a long time.
Anderson found Mackin underneath, but Mackin couldn't control it. Evangels come away with it. Golden pulls up, ball goes halfway in, comes flying back out, and Mackin gets a rebound.
Southwestern needs a bucket right here.
Corner to Dixon into Washington. Washington across court to Dantzler, and that ball's knocked down. One of the Evangel fans tried to make an assist, but that don't work. Eagles ball. Anderson inbounding it to Dixon. Dixon up top, inside to Washington. Washington spins, drives in, makes a nice move, and gets it in off the backboard.
Good drive there. There was only 6 seconds left on the shot clock when he finally put the ball up.
Moore going to pull up wide open.
That's
Nobody
way deep.
Picked him up, scores an easy 3. That's Moore's first basket of the game. Washington goes in hard, lays it up. That's not close on that bank shot. Stolen by Dantzler, gets the ball back. He goes up.
Good body control. Good body control.
Moore across the half-court line for the Evangels.
That didn't touch anything. Bad pass.
Bad pass as they tried to lead ahead for Dixon. And Anderson is going to pick up his foul. That'll be his second.
Team's 8th.
That'll send Brooks to the line to shoot 2. Makes first one. Second one is up, and that's good. Anderson for the Eagles. Gets it to Washington. Washington's going to shoot a long 3. In and out, no good. Dantzler with the rebound. He spins, puts it back up, misses it. Roll back in. Looked like it was going to fall off the side, but went the other direction.
There's a big basket right there.
7:35 left. First half action. Moore pulls up, shoots another 3, and makes that one.
Timeout, Evangels.
7:27, 34-28 lead for the Evangels. Evangels coming in with only 1 loss on the season. Highly rated. Coach Gamblin has them playing some great basketball.
Yeah, they lost their best player several weeks ago. He was averaging like 25 points and 14 rebounds a game and blew his knee out, and everybody kind of expected, I think, for the Evangels to back up a little bit, and they have not. They have just kind of reloaded, and everybody's contributing, and they're still playing
great basketball.
Winning basketball, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they hope to have him back for the playoffs, is my understanding. He's a senior, so I'm hoping he gets back. It's tough to lose that senior year.
with Coach Gamblin, you know that everybody's going to play and they're going to play hard no matter what. You know, it's interesting that Coach Rollins used to coach with Coach Gamblin, and you can see a lot of similarities.
Well, they run the same sets. I mean, it's each team knows what the other team's doing as they're coming down the floor.
And you can tell when Coach Rollins gets full complement of players that he wants in here, it's going to be close.
If Jakeem Wynn had gone the other way with the ball, he had Dixon wide open for a 3.
Dixon shoots a long 3, buries an Eagle 3 ball by Dixon. Back to within 3. Dixon with 6 points on the game now. Wynn on the far side, covering Moore. He throws it back up top to Brooks. Back to Moore. Moore makes a nice move, goes in. Nice pass got away, and we're going to have a foul call.
That's going to be third on Anderson.
That gets Henderson up off the bench, and
I tell
Henderson
you,
will go take a seat.
We're in some dangerous water right now. We've got too many starters with fouls and not enough bench strength to really come in and help.
Shots up and in by Jones.
When you've got 7 guys on the bench not in uniform because of being hurt, it's hard to overcome that.
Makes a second one. White will play point now for the Eagles. Dixon to Henderson to White. White back to Henderson. Back to White, long 3. No good. Wind went flying in, but couldn't come away with it.
Yeah, we need White to get going offensively.
Moore with another long 3, and guess what? That's 3 for him now, 9 points. Danzler with his own 3.
Yeah.
Moore with Win on him. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones makes a move, makes another move, goes in, misses his layup.
Short, yeah.
He got himself open, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, Moore shooting 41% on the year from the three-point line.
Anderson goes in, gets it blocked, and then he steals it. Throws up a shot, no good. Danzler's there, and he gets fouled.
He finally gets the foul called.
Foul's going to be on Slaughter. That'll be his first foul of the game.
That was good work by Henderson there.
He got a block, but he didn't give up on the play.
Actually got up off the floor and came from behind and stole it.
Danzler to the line to shoot.
So both teams are now in the bonus on the next foul by the Evangels.
Misses it.
Dorsey and Lowe back in for Evangels.
Second one's good by Danzler, so that's his 8th point on the game to Ty Anderson for the lead for the Eagles. Dorsey to Lowe, inside pass to Jones.
He pushed off. He put both hands. He put both hands in the back of White back and just pushed him out of the way, and the ref didn't call it.
Henderson far side for the Eagles. Gets it to Dixon. Golden on him. Back to Henderson. Nearly walked. Gives it to Danzler. Danzler pulls up, shoots, scores.
Nice shot. Southwestern kind of hanging around.
Far side, Moore.
He's going to put that up.
Yep, you can see that coming. Misses that one, left it short. Danzler.
Good work by Danzler to keep it alive.
And White comes away with it for the Eagle.
And almost turns it around.
Nearly lost it.
Turns it over. A lot of hands in there reaching.
Henderson pulls it over to Wynn. Wynn will shoot a long three. Oh, in and out.
White comes up with the rebound and goes
nice
into the layup.
Move to score. That's a good job there.
Yeah.
Pressure from the backside, did what he needed to do to score it. Pass across court and slip. Oh, he got
slipped.
bailed. Oh, that's a bad call.
They bailed him out, called the foul on Wynn. That puts more on the line. He'll be shooting 2.
More to the line to shoot 2. He already has 9 points on the game, leading the Evangels in scoring.
I'm not sure Wynn actually touched him. I just think his feet went out from under him.
That's what it looked like. Makes his first one.
Madkin back in for the Eagles.
For the Eagles, number 1, Darius Madkin.
Gets ready for a second one, and that one is up and in.
Ford's going to check in for Moore for the Evangels.
So Moore will leave the game with 11 points, leading scorer for the Evangels. That may be a good thing to get him out of there. Henderson to Mackin. Mackin makes a move. Oh, if he kept going, he'd had a layup. But
missed the bank shot.
Golden.
Madkin's kind of having a tough shooting night. Good defense.
Oh, jump ball. I thought they was going to call a foul, but great defense.
Dixon rose up with Golden and ties the ball up. Ball belongs to the Evangels.
Golden out front. Dixon picks him up. Pass inside to Lowe. It's going to get away. And Henderson for the Eagles.
Oh,
bad pass as he's trying to hit White.
If he throws it to the rim, White goes up and lays it up. It's the right pass, just didn't make the right kind of pass.
No.
You got to get some air under it.
Threw a bullet pass.
Yeah, he looked him off. It was a great
idea.
Yeah, because he looked the guy off, and it was perfect. He just no air under it.
Ford on the far side underneath to Jones. Jones spins, shoots no good, grabs his own rebound. He gets fouled.
Get the foul on White, too. That'll be his third.
That's his first.
Oh, first. My bad.
So Jones will go to the line to shoot 2. Shots in the air, scores the first free throw. Washington will check back in for the Eagles as White will take a seat.
For the Eagles, number 0, Ron Washington.
Misses the second one, bounced high. Thought he was going to drop through there for a second. 44-39 with 2:49 left here in the first half.
That's a foul.
And it's finally called. That'll go on Dorsey.
It also sends Henderson to the line to shoot 1-1.
Dorsey's second foul.
I didn't know if they were going to call it there for a second.
Makes it. Big free throw there. Second one too strong.
Dixon had his hand on it and couldn't corral it.
Ford comes away with the rebound for the Evangels. Forward to Jones, back into Lowe, back outside to Ford, over to Dorsey. Dorsey to Ford.
Can't
He's
leave
going to
him out
fire
there.
up a three. Misses, got fortunate.
Oh, good rebound by Dixon.
Yeah, he gets fouled, nothing called. Golden went right over the top of him. Henderson, far side to Mackin. Mackin's going to fire a long three. No good.
I thought he had a chance right there, but
Golden on the rebound.
Yeah, Mackin's struggling. He's 1 for 6 right now.
Jones with a nice move, goes all the way in and gets it to roll around the rim 3 or 4 times, and it falls in. 6-point lead now under a minute 50 left.
Need a basket here.
Henderson to Mackin. Mackin to Washington. Washington dances with the ball.
12 seconds on the shot
Hansler
clock.
working hard on the inside. Dixon with the long three, and he buries it.
3 for 3 from the three-point line for him.
When he gets hot, he can make it happen.
3-point game with a minute 17 left.
Dorsey setting up the offense. Dixon on him.
Setting up
Jones.
a lob, setting up a lob. Yeah, you can see it
Mackin
coming.
with the foul.
He called for it twice, and they finally got it to him.
Number 1, Darius Atkin. First personal foul. To the line, number 5, Golden.
So Golden will shoot free throws, 2 of them. Makes the first one.
Moore checking back in for the Evangels.
Dorsey will take a seat. Golden misses the second one. Henderson bringing it up for the Eagles. Moore picks him up. Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, he called an offensive foul.
Yeah, he shoved him. That wasn't a bad call. I was afraid that was going to happen. He pushed his arm out, extended it.
Extended his off arm.
So that's Henderson's first foul of the game.
That's crucial there, though, because we needed a basket.
They're get on Moore, makes a pass,
Good
nice
pass.
pass underneath the Jones. He hesitates.
Oh, he missed it.
And missed it. No, goes out off the Eagles. Washington's going to
check out. Actually,
well, I thought he
Danzler.
was. Danzler
That's a
checks out.
smart sub. You don't want him to pick up a third foul there.
No.
Win in for him. They've got a serious size disadvantage down on the block right now. They're going to lob. If they lob, it's over. He can't win. It's just not big enough.
And they took advantage of it.
Yeah.
25 seconds left. 6-point lead. Pass to Dixon. Henderson up top for the Eagles. 14 seconds left on the game clock. Makes a move. Pulls up. Finds Win open. Kicks it to Washington.
He got hit on the arm and they didn't call it.
To Dixon. Dixon's shot was no good. Long shot put up by Jones. No good. All right, so at the end of the first half, Eagles are down by 6 points, 49-43 to the Evangels. Now we're having players separated. A few things being said.
Coach Rollins just grabbed his players and physically pushed them in the locker room.
Coach Gamblin wants to know what's going on. So they're going to walk in to their respective rooms, and the rest walk into theirs, and that's going to be it. All right. We're going to see. We've lost our stats here for a few minutes, so we don't know if we're going to be able to give them to you. We'll let you know just here in a second whether we're going to give first half stats now or give them in a little bit.
The key stat is we've got a bunch of guys in foul trouble.
Yeah, that's the key stat.
We've got all your starters have at least two, other than Madkin. He's got one. All the other starters have two, except for Madkin and White and Richard Anderson, who started out just extremely hot offensively, has 3 fouls. So he had to sit for almost the last 10 minutes of the first half. So.
All right, let's take a little break here. We'll be back a little bit earlier to give you the halftime stats. 49-43 here at Southwestern Christian University Eagles. Be back in probably about 10 minutes or so.
All right, we've got our stats back. So at the halftime break, it's 43-49, advantage Mid-America. Mid-America is shooting 51% from the field as opposed to the 45% for Southwestern. 33% from the three-point line for Mid-America, but 46% from Southwestern from the three-point line. That's the way they're staying in the game at the moment. At the free throw line, 78% for Mid-America, 66% for Southwestern. Rebounds pretty even, 18 for Mid-America, 15 for Southwestern, 6 assists for both teams. Southwestern has 5 steals compared to Mid-America's 2. Both teams have turned it over about the same, 6 for Mid-America, 5 for Southwestern. Mid-America has 2 blocked shots. Your leading scorers for Mid-America, number 7, Ashford Golden, has 7 points. Devon Moore has 11 points, 3 for 5 from the three-point line. Probably ought to mention, too, with Ashford Golden that he also has 6 rebounds. And then leading all scorers is Terrence Jones with 13 points and 5 rebounds. Your leading scorers for your Eagles, Richard Anderson with his hot shooting with 8 points, and Charles Dixon with his hot shooting, 9 points, and leading for the Eagles, Derek Danzler, who set a good period of the first half, still has 10 points and has 6 rebounds. So pretty evenly matched at the break. Just a few missed free throws, and Southwestern's right there. But overall, pretty nip and tuck first half. So we look forward to a good second half. We'll be back in just a few minutes and get ready for the second half.
All right, as we get ready for second half action, it'll be the Eagles' ball. Remind you the Eagles are dressed in white.
The refs are going to call both coaches over and talk to them about the interaction right there before halftime and talk to them about their players not talking to one another, I think.
Well, you have one head coach and then an assistant coach,
Yeah.
so what good is that doing? So the Eagles are in white. In blue, they'll be going from left to right this time. The Evangels are in black, trimmed in red, going from right to left. And obviously they had to say something as Coach Gamblin's talking to Lowe.
Actually, he's talking to Golden.
I mean to Golden's who I
Yeah,
meant.
and then on our end, talking to Dixon,
Yeah.
which they've been mouthing at each other from the first few minutes of the game anyway.
The Eagles will start Anderson, Danzler, Mackin, White, and Wynn. So Wynn getting a start here today. And we're ready for action. Whistle blows, and the Eagles will get the ball. Anderson across to White. Back to Wynn. Wynn to Mackin. Mackin to Danzler. Danzler dances, makes a nice move. Leaves it short,
yes,
but he
sir.
gets fouled.
Gets fouled by Lowe. It's his second. Danzler went down hard. I was concerned for a second, but he kind of rolled out of it. So
You know, he's fast.
yeah, he is.
He was spinning quickly. Danzler at the line to shoot two. First one's in the air, and that one's good.
Tell you, if Danzler could put on about 15 pounds without losing any athleticism, he'd be a handful. He's so fast and strong.
He probably wouldn't be in this division.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching NCAA Division I the other day, and I'm going, this brand is more exciting than what Division I has right now going on. That's slow and sloppy as far as I'm concerned. This is fast-paced and a little more exciting.
Got a mismatch on the baseline for Lowe against Madkin. 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Into Lowe, nice pass into Ford, throws it up, no good.
That's shot
Danzler
clock
gets
violation.
fouled.
The violation.
And a couple of words we're seeing by Woodson and Danzler there.
Yeah, Danzler doesn't normally say much.
And the ref just looked at him, and I'm afraid that almost was about to escalate quickly.
That's kind of a little bit out of character for Danzler.
Yeah, there must have been something happen that I didn't see.
Well, Woodson grabbed the ball and held on to it, and Danzler was trying to get it out of bounds quickly, but still, he normally doesn't respond like that.
White goes in, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
By Woodson. It's his first. I wouldn't be surprised if the refs don't try to take control of this a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to see some whistles blown now. White's free throw's good. Second one's good. So Eagles back within two already. Low, our Golden goes in and scores easily. That's 9 points for Golden. Anderson, far side, goes in.
Nice take. He just didn't finish it.
Didn't finish it. We're going to have a foul, and that's
On
going to be
Wynn.
on Wynn.
His second. I think Anderson was expecting contact and didn't get any.
Golden inbounds the ball to Dorsey. Dorsey's going to dribble up court.
Oh,
Almost
Anderson
stolen.
just about stole it.
Ford at the 3-point line, top circle, gives it over to Dorsey. Dorsey to Golden. Wynn tried to poke it away. Now Golden steps up, gets open, shoots the ball in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Woodson comes away with it for the Evangels. Far corner, Ford with a long three, nothing but net.
Yeah, he got a good clean look there.
White comes
7-point lead
quickly.
now.
Ball stripped by Woodson. Back it comes, 3-on-2. Golden goes in, and he scores. Golden in double figures.
Nice take by Anderson.
All the way in and scores. Dorsey, across half-court line, and we're going to have a
Technical foul on Lowe.
Who was he talking to, a ref or a player?
I don't know. That was weird. I think he was talking to his own player.
Well, I know Dorsey was upset about something.
Yeah, he was yelling at Lowe, and I think Lowe responded and got called for the technical foul. That's his third foul.
So Danzler will go shoot the technical foul. Gamblin's still talking to Lowe. Makes the first one.
That was internal. That was Dorsey.
Yeah, but you don't see that very often.
No, he hollered at Lowe because he did something he didn't like and led to a technical foul. I guess he used language or something, but that's a huge foul. That's his third personal foul.
And he takes the seat.
And Danzler hits both free throws.
Slaughter comes in for him. Golden in on Wynn, and he scores. That was way too easy. Wynn will bring the ball up. Finally gives it to Anderson. Washington and Dixon getting ready to check in for the Eagles. Anderson finds Mackin. Mackin fakes a long three, dribbles in.
Got in the air.
Got in the air and had to pass it 2-on-1 back with Ford. To Dorsey, he scores and he's fouled. Fourth foul on Anderson, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be his fourth.
He didn't get Dixon and Henderson and Washington in time.
You got another situation there and just get out of the way. You just effectively took yourself out of the game.
Dorsey will go to the line. Makes it. Henderson will bring the ball up, gets it to Danzler. Danzler back to Henderson. Henderson. Foul called. That's going to go on Woodson. His second.
Refs are trying to get control of what's happening. But while they're doing this, Mid-America's put a little run on, and they're up by 10.
Anderson dribbles across the court, hands it to Dixon.
If he rips through, he'd get a foul call right there, I think. Oh, just threw it away.
Out of bounds.
Timeout, Eagles. Just not quite together at the moment.
Nope.
Not working together very well at the moment.
So Coach Gamblin talking to one of the refs. I still think they're talking about that.
They're talking about Lowe and his exchange and what took place.
So 61-51, 16:01 left here in the second half. Glad you joined us. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention the tragedy here this week at Southwestern Christian College. Had one of the professors teaching class this week, had a heart attack and a seizure and ended up passing away Thursday. Want to send condolences to the family, and if you're out there, say a prayer for the students. We're saying he's one of the best professors here at the college, one of the favorites anyway by the students. So keep Southwestern in your prayers this week, as I'm sure there'll be a funeral coming up first part of next week. Back to action. Dorsey on the far side lobs it in over the top of Golden. It'll go out of bounds, be Eagles ball. Danzler will inbounds it. Gets it to Henderson. Henderson goes around his guy, goes all the way in, passes to Dixon, long three, no good. Washington comes down with the rebound for the Eagles. He dribbles back in, spins, shoots good.
Needed that. It had been a bit before since we scored.
Woodson here below us with the ball. To Ford, back to Woodson. Over to Dorsey. Dorsey passes inside to Slaughter. He makes a move, makes an easy basket.
Yeah, Dixon couldn't play defense because he's got 2 fouls.
Dixon brings the ball up. Dorsey picks him up. Hands it to Henderson.
Get White back in the game pretty soon.
Danzler over to Madkin. To Dixon, inside to Washington. Washington gets double teamed. Makes a pass to Madkin. He'll shoot a long three. No good. Dorsey with the rebound. Back up court he heads. Wide open Woodson makes a nice move inside. Misses a shot. Washington with the rebound. Nearly got a foul called on him. Henderson outside to Dixon. Dixon gets the ball hacked away by Dorsey. And back comes the Evangels. Slows it down. Golden back to Dorsey.
Oh, nice slip. Man, that was a great set. That Dorsey set that up so good.
Dorsey's a great point guard.
Yeah, and his teammate Slaughter just wasn't ready for the ball.
At least he didn't overreact.
Yeah.
You want your point guard to be emotional and good, but you can overdo it too. Henderson far side to Madkin. Madkin trying to find person. Slaughter going to be called for the foul as he fouled Washington.
It's his second foul. I think we got to get White back in the game here pretty quick.
To the line for the Eagles, number 0, Ron Washington.
Washington with 8 points on the game. He is 2 for 2 from the free throw line today. Shots in the air, and he misses that one. I jinxed him. Sorry about that. Ten-point lead, 13:51 left here in the second half. Second free throw.
Missed that one too.
Real short. He didn't even get that one above the rim.
No.
Golden with a long three, leaves that one short. Washington with the rebound. Henderson
yep.
for the Eagles. Back to Danzler. To Dixon inside to Washington. Washington in on Slaughter. Misses a shot. Danzler with the offensive rebound. Misses it. And Washington
tips it back in. We needed a basket there.
Yeah. Going into a 1-3-1 type of zone, and Jones took care of that with a long three. We have a whistle and a timeout called.
Yeah, that 1-3-1 won't work if your baseline guy isn't
Shoots
willing.
Like that.
Well,
you got to go back and forth.
Yeah, you got to bust your rear back and forth. If you get lazy back there, you just give up wide open threes, and that's exactly what they did. There was no rotation over at all.
13:03 left here in the second half. The Evangels up by 11 now, 66-55. Cheerleaders performing on the far end.
Need to whittle this lead down to less than 10 with 10 minutes left. Got to stay tight. You can't let them keep pushing out.
Got to fight your way back in this. You got to get it within 5 here pretty quickly.
Yeah.
All right, we get ready for action. Danzler will inbound the ball for Eagles. Gets it to Henderson. Moore in the game. For the Evangels, he picks up Henderson. Henderson spins.
Oh, if he keeps going, he gets a layup.
And then his shot's blocked.
If he'd have gone the first time, he had a layup.
Moore blocked it on him, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Eagle ball. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Henderson will inbounds it, gets it out to Washington. Washington hands it to Henderson.
13 seconds left on the shot clock. I'm not sure they know it either.
Dixon with
That's
a long
deep.
three.
Good gracious.
He's a great shooter. 12 points now for Dixon.
Yeah, 4 for 6 from the three-point line.
He'd have the green light any time. Oh, nice pass underneath the Golden. Well,
Good
Golden was
defense
open,
by
but it was
Dixon,
good
yeah.
defense. Back up to Washington. Nice pass to Danzler, and he scores it.
And just like that, you're down to a 6-point lead.
Get another stop.
Still in this 1-3-1. Danzler's got to be really active here.
Dorsey over to Moore. He kicks it back to Dorsey. Goes in, puts up a shot. No good.
Short. Good work by Dixon.
Good rebound. Back he comes.
That 1-3-1's giving the Evangels a little trouble at the moment. Boy, he's been
good.
off tonight.
Bad pass taken away by Dorsey.
No foul. Don't foul.
He lays it up. Yeah, you don't want to get a foul there.
Yeah, Mackin's 1 for 9 right now. That's unusual for him.
He most usually buries those threes like that.
1 for 8, correction.
Henderson. More on him. And for somebody to pass it to.
A lot of standing around at the moment.
Dixon with another
again.
long
He's got to
three.
hit
Good.
that. Yes.
Dorsey, far side. Jones to Golden, goes around Danzler, makes a great move and scores. Golden with 15 points on the game. Moore goes for the steal. Henderson did a good job keeping him from it.
Oh, Danzler turns it over.
Trying to find Washington. There goes Slaughter and foul, and that's no goal. No, he is.
If he'd have left it alone, I think it might have gone in. That's Danzler's third foul as well.
So Slaughter to the line to shoot 2. First one is up. Good. Brooks checks back in for the Evangels.
And White's in for Southwestern.
And along with Jones. Misses a shot. Dixon on the rebound, brings it up court. Dorsey picks him up into Washington. He spins, shoots, scores.
Nice basket.
10:15 left here in the second half of action. Jones in on Dixon, pulls up, leaves that short. Mackin knocks it out.
Oh, man, Mackin.
Evangela's come away with it. Dorsey to Moore. He shoots a wide open three and buries it. Moore with 14 points on the game now. Henderson gets fouled as he makes a move to the basket. See who they call that on. I believe it's going to be on number 4.
It's on Moore.
His second. Hey, this is our last game.
Home game, yep. Last one.
Henderson inbounds it to Washington. Washington to Dixon. Dixon fakes a three. Now he pulls up and should have been a foul call.
Yeah, if he'd have taken the shot, he'd have gotten fouled.
Dorsey, wide open three, nothing but net.
Well, Southwestern have whittled it away, and now they've let them pull back out to a 12-point lead.
They got to within 5, but it was too quick.
Yeah.
White setting up the offense. Goes far side, backdoor pass to Mackin, and he lays it in. Dorsey. Going to shoot another long three. That one's short. Henderson with the rebound for the Eagles. Jones picks him up. Gets it to White, wide open. He buries him.
There's a big basket right there.
The Eagles are a good enough three-point shooting team. They're never out of a game unless they're down by a lot. Lowe's back into the game for the Evangels. Moore loses it, but Jones comes up with it. He goes in and jams it. Nobody wanted to play defense.
No, the Red Sea just parted for him.
White hands it to Dixon. Dixon to Washington. He makes a move, goes in, gets fouled, finally gets called. That's going to be on Lowe.
That'll be his 4th. Nope, they called it on Slaughter.
Okay. Don't know about that, but hey, that's the way it goes.
Well, hang on a second. They didn't call it on Slaughter. They called it on Jones. His second.
Washington's free throws no good. You got to make all these at this
Anderson's
point.
checking back in for the Eagles. He's got to play smart. He's got 4 fouls.
Second one's good.
8-point lead.
Dorsey to Brooks on the far side. Back to Dorsey. Hands the ball to Jones.
Got a mismatch on the block.
Makes a move. Makes a nice move. Throws it up, and it's going to be a foul on Washington.
It's his 3rd.
That'll send Jones to the line to shoot. Jones, the leading scorer with 18, has a chance to go to 20 if he makes both of these.
30 fouls called so far between the two.
Teams didn't give the refs no choice.
No, they had to take it over a little bit.
Makes the first one. Makes the second one. Back up to a 10-point lead.
Full court pressure by the Evangels.
Mackin bringing the ball up for the Eagles. Dorsey picks him up. Mackin thought he got fouled. No foul called.
That's going to be a technical foul, Macklin.
They just told the ref, yes, he did foul me, and he got a technical for it.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
He got fouled.
He did, but he wouldn't get out of the ref's face.
So Moore will go to the line to shoot the technicals.
That hurts right there. You need your seniors to lead, and not leading right there.
So it'll be Eagles ball.
Down 12.
No, it'll be Angel's ball.
Yeah. Eagles have got to get a stop here, or this game's going to be over in a hurry.
Jones lost control of it, got it back. Pass inside to Lowe. Washington in. She spins and scores over the top of Washington.
Dangerous pass ahead, but Dixon
Great
corrals
job
it.
by Dixon to switch hands and score it. If he'd have gone with his right, it had been blocked. Jones goes in, loses control. Back comes Eagles 2-on-1. And
a foul. Yes,
foul.
sir. That's a 3-point foul, too.
That'll be on Brooks for the Evangels. Anderson to the line to shoot three. First one is up in the air. Good. Second one's up and good.
Danzler checks in for Washington.
Makes all three of them. 9-point lead, 6:35 left. Brooks far side, gets it to Jones, looks underneath the low. Far side to Brooks, spins, shoots, no good.
Anderson knocked it away from Danzler. We're lucky to get that back.
Moore up court. Far side to White. White looks underneath for Dixon. Dixon makes a move inside, throws it up, misses it. Jones pulls it down for the Evangels. Moore far side. White picks him up. Makes pass over to the far side to Brooks, misses his shot.
Yeah.
Back come the Eagles.
White gets the rebound.
White.
Oh, we needed that.
Yeah. Back come the Evangels. Moore with the ball. Danzler picks him up. He's going to shoot a quick three. Misses that one bad.
Yeah, Lowe pushed off.
Is that his fifth?
That's his fourth.
And White will go to the line to shoot. So they're in the bonus.
In line for the Eagles, number 14, Christian White.
I'll be surprised. First shot is good by White. Let's get ready for the next one. 77-85, 5:19 left here. Second one is good. Moore bringing the ball back up for the Evangels. Dixon on him. To Slaughter up top. Dorsey dribbles in, pulls up, shoots over Danzler, and scores it.
Just can't quite close the gap on them right now.
Nope.
Not getting enough stops.
Anderson goes in, puts up a nice shot off the glass.
For as little as he's gotten to play tonight, he's had a nice game. In foul trouble just has kept him on the bench.
Moore slips and falls, taken away by Henderson. Back come the Eagles. Goes in.
Nice pass.
Dixon misses a shot.
Oh.
Had a chance there. Back comes Jones. Nice move. He steps into the lane, puts up shot, misses. He's going to get fouled. Let's see who they call that on.
They're going to call that one on White, I think.
White's on the foul. That's second. So Jones will be the line to shoot two. .88-80, 4:08 left here. Ford checks back into the game for the Evangels. Shots up and no good. Danzler with the rebound. Anderson comes back up court. Dorsey picks him up. He goes in, lays up a shot, no good.
Should have been a body foul on the body. He traveled.
Walk on Ford.
Ford traveled.
Coach Rollins talking to the ref over there. That should have been a foul called. White hands it to Anderson. He'll shoot a long three. Misses that. Ford on the rebound.
Sorry about that. Couldn't get my microphone covered. That was probably a little quick on that trigger. He was pretty tightly covered on that shot.
Dorsey, Danzler picks him up. 3:20 left here in the game. 8-point lead. He shoots a long three in and out.
That thing about climbed in twice.
White comes down with a big rebound for the Eagles. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson goes back up court. Gets double teamed. Still dribbles in. Wide
Good
open.
extra pass.
Danzler gets fouled. That'll be three
yep.
shots. Slaughter fouled him.
Yeah. Good extra pass there to get Danzler open. Well, the Eagles have 5 guys in double figures. We just can't seem to get stops on the defensive end.
Misses the first one. Yeah, that's one reason why they are 26-1.
Yep.
Second one's up, and that one's good. Danzler with 17 points on the game. Ty Dixon for leading scorer. Lowe checks back in as Slaughter sits down.
Into the game for the Evangels, number 23, Lowe.
Third one's up, and that one's good. 6 points here with 3:03. They got to have a stop.
Yep.
Have a stop, then you're back in the game. Golden to Dorsey. Dorsey to Ford. Ford back up top. Goes in. That should be a walk.
That should be traveling violation.
And that's what it is. Good job. Good defense there by Anderson.
Anderson just stayed right in front of him. He's got 4 fouls on him, too, so that was excellent defense. Need a basket here.
Dixon, long three, stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he walked. step back just a little bit without putting the ball down. Full
Timeout
timeout.
called by Coach Rollins and the Eagles. 2:30 left. 88-82 Evangels over the Eagles.
6-point game.
6-point game. You couldn't ask for anything more playing this team.
Yeah, Southwestern plays them tight every time. It's just hard to get over that hump. They get a key basket at key moments, it seems like. Both teams are going to be in the bonus. "36 fouls called between the two teams. It's been pretty physical. And evenly matched on turnovers. Both teams have turned the ball over 13 times. And evenly matched on the assists. Both teams have 12 assists. That's why these teams play each other so close. They're almost identical on their statistic side. Rebounds are real close. Free throw percentage is just right there. 3-point percentage is almost identical. It's just a possession here or there that makes the difference. Danzler's got a double-double, 11 rebounds, 18 points.
All right, as we're ready for action, the Eagles and back out on the floor, along with the Evangels.
This is an important possession right here.
Clock has started. 2:25 left here. Ford hands it to Jones. Jones dribbles across, makes a move in, lays it up, no good.
Good defense. Good defense by Dixon.
Grabs the rebound. Dixon heads back up the other way. Makes a move.
all
nice
the way.
move.
Nice.
Just misses.
And Washington couldn't get the rebound.
And
he
scores
makes it.
And foul.
Ooh, that's a huge basket.
So that'll send Washington to the line.
Foul was called on Terrence Jones, his
15
third.
points, and that's his third? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he got that ball up. It's when he rebounded, he almost came down on the floor with it, looked like.
He almost looked like Slinky underneath
Yeah.
that board.
Oh.
Missed the free throw. 4-point lead, 2:05. Dorsey with the ball for the Evangels, bringing it up. White picks him up to Jones, inside to Lowe. Washington's got him. Lowe spins, makes a move. He kind of elbows, and he scores.
Yeah, he did. He hooked him.
Anderson makes a spin. Now he goes in, shoots,
Nice
scores.
play.
Minute 35 left. Dorsey back up.
Got to get a stop here.
Inside
Mismatch.
to Lowe. Big
Got a mismatch.
And off the foot of Lowe, Eagles come up with it. And
Nope.
Dixon, no, bad shot.
Yeah, he never got his feet set. Never got his feet set. I'd almost would on that one. I think he should have just gone on to the
Should've
basket.
gone in.
If worst case scenario, you get fouled.
Golden below us.
1 minute left.
Dixon on him. 13 on the shot clock. He's going to go in. Stops, throws up a shot. Oh, that's a bad whistle.
Don't know about that. He did swing, but I don't think he ever
I don't
touched
think he
him.
ever touched him.
If anything, he just got the ball. Man, I'd like to have that last possession over. If he goes hard to the rim, he probably gets fouled.
Watching it here on the replay as Golden goes to the line. Yeah, he threw up a prayer. He wasn't fouled on it. Makes the first one. Gets ready for a second one. 55.5 left, 5-point lead. Chance to stretch it to 6, and he makes both of them. And we're going to have a
Substitution for
Mackin
the
will
Eagles.
come back into the game. Comes in for White.
Going to have a quick one here.
Anderson,
nice
pass inside to Dixon. He gets fouled.
Bailed him out. I'm not sure he fouled him, but we'll take it.
Jones on the foul. That will be his fourth.
That's what would have happened on the previous possession, I think, if Dixon keeps going to the basket,
Line to shoot 2.
But when you've hit 5 3-pointers, it's hard not to take that shot.
Yeah, when you're down by 6. First one's in the air. In and out, no good. Big miss.
Yeah, our free throws are killing us right now. We've missed 7 of them, 8 of them now. That's the difference in the game.
Second one's up, but that one's good.
You're going to get a timeout, Eagles.
Timeout. 47.5 left. Full timeout. Evangels up on top, 92 over the Eagles, 87.
Got to get a quick stop, and then you got to score. Southwestern's only shooting 70% from the free throw line. They've missed 9 free throws. If they make those, they're up right now by 4 points. It's unbelievable how even the stats are. Just
all the way down the line.
Yeah, the only area there's any separation at all of any difference really is the free throw percentage, 80% to 70%. That's basically it.
And we've taken 5 more free throws than they have.
Yeah.
You put even 3 of those in the basket, and you got a 2-point game.
Yeah. Got to have a quick steal or a foul, I would think.
I have both teams back out.
Southwestern pressuring up on full court press here. Got to have a quick turnover or a foul. Problem is if they get it into Anderson's guys, he's got 4 fouls.
And White's back into the game for the Eagles here.
Too easy.
Ford gets it across to Dorsey, back to Ford. Back to Moore, up top to Dorsey. All right, you got to do something. You can't wait.
Too much time being run off.
Anderson, you're going to go all the way in. He got fouled. Wasn't called. He missed a shot. And Eagles come away with it. Back comes White. 22 seconds left. White's going to go all the way in. He gets fouled, scores, but he didn't get the whistle on the foul. But the Eagles within 3 with 18.7.
Boy, that's a lot of time run off the clock, though. What, 30-something seconds ran off the clock in that whole exchange. Now you got a foul.
No choice. They fought and clawed to get back into this game.
Possession arrow belongs to the Evangels, so if we get a jump ball, that's going to play in their favor. 18.7 seconds left. 3-point difference. Both teams in the bonus.
Girls come away with the win today. This one's still in question with 18.7 left. 3-point lead by the Evangels.
It was a full timeout, so a little longer there. Still have Anderson in the game with 4 fouls.
All right. Ford will inbound the ball. Gets it. Up court to Golden, 2-on-1 to Jones. He'll pull it back out, and he gets fouled.
That's a smart play. Dixon on the foul, I think. Nope, called it on White. It's his 3rd.
So Jones will go to the line. 13 seconds left.
Lowe's checking back in for Evangel and Madkin back in for the Eagles.
Number 1, Darius.
Shots in the air, and he makes a big shot there by Jones. That puts it back out to a 2-possession game. Makes both of them 5-point lead.
Token pressure.
Yeah, they try to slow him down. White comes up court. You got to pull
Gotta
up
have a
and
three.
shoot. Dantzler with the rebound, misses.
That's going to be
the ball game as Dorsey pulls it out. Your final here, 94-89. Evangels over the Eagles. Well, you have to admire the fight the Eagles had being down. They kept clawing and got their way back into this game.
Yeah, they've been that way all year. You just can't count them out. They're just gritty that way. Your statistics, Mid-America shot 51% compared to Southwestern's 46, 3% or 38% from the three-point line for Evangels, 40% for the Eagles, 80% from the line for the Evangels, 70% for the Eagles. Rebounding pretty even, 30-34, with the Eagles getting the edge. Assists the same, 12. Each team had 8 steals. Evangels had 14 turnovers. Southwestern had 13. Bench scoring favors the Evangels 44-35. Everything else pretty even. Your leading scorers for the Evangels, Devon Moore ended the game with 16 points. Ashford Golden had 17 points, and Terrence Jones came up huge with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Your leading scorers for the Eagles, Christian White ends up with 14 points. Ron Washington had 15 points and 8 rebounds, and then Charles Dixon with 18 points, 6 rebounds, and Derek Dantzler 18 points and 12 rebounds. As we said, it's all about heart for the Eagles. They keep the game close. They keep scrapping, but they just come up a little bit short and take their 5th loss in a row. So just a tough night, hard fought, and a good game.
This will be the last game we do this year here at home. I want to thank Steve for joining me this year.
My pleasure.
Hope you had fun doing this year. So, been a great year of Eagle basketball. We appreciate you joining us. Without you, we would have no reason to talk. So, for Danny Nix, Steve Ely, we're signing off for 2020 and be back later in the year for 2020-21 basketball. Thank you for joining us for Southwestern Christian University basketball.